Alright guys, and welcome to episode 8 of this Be a Pro career mode with Sheffield United. And yeah, I just want to make a quick mention about the video that I uploaded yesterday, which was a preview to Euro 2012 Group A. I really hope you did enjoy that. I mean, like I said, in the actual video, I put so much effort into that, and I hope it was rewarded from, great feedback from you, which it probably was, and because I know you guys are nice like that. So yeah, I'm gonna crack on now with this episode, and if you saw the comments in the last episode of this, you will see that I did say that I got injured again in this episode. But yeah, we'll start off with the game against Carlisle, and as you can see, there might be something missing, and what is missing is the scoreboard, the names, and yeah, basically everything apart from the actual gameplay. Sometimes this happens for me on FIFA. I don't know if it happens for you, but sometimes it just doesn't load up for whatever reason. So yeah, I had to find out a new way of clocking up when the actual action actually happened, and so I could edit it out. But anyway, in the 21st minute, as you can see, we took the lead. Brilliant goal by me. I mean, it sounds a bit like big-headed, like saying that brilliant goal by me, and then. Yeah, it was outside the area, just slammed it into the bottom corner, and then I did it, 12 minutes later in the 33rd minute, and this time we made it 2-0. It wasn't as good a goal as the last one, but as you can see here in the replay, it was well taken, I think, and, keeper didn't really stand much of a chance, because he's from Carlisle, but I didn't say that. And then, we had another chance. I think that was Chris Porter, because I don't think Robbie Blake is that injured, and he had a chance there, but it was saved by the keeper. And then I got my hat-trick just before the half-time whistle in the 45th minute, yet another shot firing into that bottom corner. The keeper made a decent effort of it, tried to save it, but quite simply had too much quality on it. So yeah, we come out into the second half, and I took the ball off the defence. I played through Chris Porter, and Chris Porter made it 4-0. So, and that was in the 81st minute, which was quite odd actually. I came out in the second half, and it was just a pretty decent, pretty dull, not decent game. It was very dull in the second half, but we managed to get a fourth in the 81st minute, and then I went on a run in, I don't know what minute it is actually, and yeah, I picked up a yellow card for that, and I really don't know why. I mean, when you see the replay, what did I do? I mean, that's not even a free kick. I'm just baffled as to why it was a free kick and then a yellow card. So yeah, but anyway, I managed to say stuff you referee, and I put it in the back of the net for my fourth of the game and for our fifth, which made it 5-0. So what a start to the episode, apart from picking up a very, very, very dubious yellow card. We start with a 5-0 victory over Carlisle United, which, as always, I will take any day of the week. So yeah, as you can see, I got a 9.5 rating. I might have got a 10 if it weren't for that yellow card, though. I don't know. I think I've only ever got a 10 once, and that was on FIFA 11. But yeah, we'll move on to the next game now, which was against Brentford, and as you can see, the conditions were snowy, which meant it was an absolute dire, dull, boring game, and I could only really find two bits of highlights for you. First one was in the 30th minute. They had a chance, Alexander had the shot, and then Donaldson followed up the header, but it just wasn't to be. And then we had a chance in the 76th minute, I got forward, and as you can see, I'm on a 5.9 rating, because it was just one of those games where nothing was going right, and then obviously that didn't even go in. So the game did finish Sheffield United 0, Brentford 0. A bit annoying, because I was hoping to try and push for the top two, but dropping points like that, don't really know if we can mount a decent effort. And I got a 5.6. That is because towards the end of the game I was running back into defence, like, oh, I'm going to get the ball, and obviously I was way out of position, and I was just getting my ratings knocked down, which is quite frustrating. But sometimes when you just stood up front, it just gets a bit boring, so I just run into defence to try and get the ball, which never works, but still. And then we came and played against Chesterfield, who we had in the Johnson Paint Trophy final, semi-final, the area final, but I didn't get to play any of them because I was out injured. And yeah, we started off really well. As you can see here, we managed to survive their first attack, and then I threw a ball to Robbie Blake, and Robbie Blake got his first goal for the club, I think. And yeah, it was a pretty decent finish. He just slammed it as hard as he could, and the keeper, Tommy Lee, didn't really react as much, and yeah, so I hope we don't sign him in real life, but there you go. I don't want to sign him purely because, I mean, we've got Mark Howard and George Long, but that's real life stuff. But yeah, then they almost got an equaliser in the 36th minute, and then they came out in the second half, and they were looking much more lively. Like, Niven gave the ball to Leicester. Leicester got the ball into the box, and then he had a shot. It was saved by the keeper, and then they came back for some more. Leicester yet again, but it was well tackled by, I don't really know actually. It looks like Andy Taylor, but from the resulting corner, we almost put it into the back of their net. As you can see, Chadwick whipped the ball in, and yeah, our player decided that was actually our player because they did get a corner for it. and I don't think anybody else touched it. I did watch the replay afterwards. I could be wrong. But yeah, we nearly scored an own goal, and then Epic's Ninja is back yet again. He came up like 2 minutes ago. But yeah, we almost made it 2-0 with Kevin McDonald, but he fired his shot, I suppose. Didn't really matter though, because we picked up the 3 points from the BT Net Stadium after beating Chesterfield 1-0. And as you can see, I got a 7.4 rating, which is pretty decent. Robbie Blake got a 7.3 rating. So even though he scored the winning goal, I was still better than him and got man of the match. It might be a bit biased towards me, I'm not really sure. And then we came up against Hartlepool United, and this has got to be the quickest yellow card I've ever seen in FIFA 12. I mean, I clocked that about 26 seconds in on a 5-minute half, and yeah, Colin Nish picked up a yellow card for, I don't even, that's almost as bad as my yellow card that I picked up not long ago at the start of the episode. But yeah, but anyway, we carried on with the game, and I fired it into the top corner in the 16th minute to put us 1-0 up. So I'm really pushing Paul Hayes for the top goal scorer award. I mean, I think I'm like 2 or 3 goals behind him. Bearing in mind that I've missed probably about 3 months of the season or something like that. So I don't think I'm doing too bad personally. And then just before half time, I got forward yet again, cut inside the box and had a shot, but he bent it just over the post, just over the bar, sorry, it was with my weak foot. And then I got exactly the same situation, had a shot, and the keeper saved it this time. And yeah, we looked for the second goal, kept on looking for it, and eventually we found it. It was me yet again in the 62nd minute. I sound so big-headed this episode, and it was me again with the goal. Yeah, it's just me scoring all the time. Just great goal out by me. But yeah, which is why I might be looking to move. I mean, obviously, hopefully we'll get promoted this season, I hope, but I might move. It genuinely does just depend on the offers and what offers I get. If I see a team that I want to go to, I'll be like, okay, I'll go to them. If I want to stay with Sheffield United, I will stay with Sheffield United. But yeah, as you can see there, Steve Simonson came out and stopped, which gave them a chance to get goal back. So I was like, okay, let's go look for the third goal to make it safe. And just as I went looking for the third goal, I fell on the floor and started rolling around like a fucking baby. And yeah, I picked up yet another injury, which now means I'm out for 3 weeks again. So to say I am annoyed, you know, it was one of those times where it's like, fuck's sake, EA, and you just want to cry. And then we started dropping like flies because Chris Porter then picked up an injury in the 85th minute. So yeah, I don't know how we managed to finish the game, but we finished the game. Sheffield United 2, Hartlepool United 1. Are they Hartlepool United? I think they are, aren't they? I might have just said that and be completely wrong. But yeah, I picked up a 9.3 rating, which is pretty decent if I do say so myself. And my counterpart, Chris Porter, who got injured, also picked up a 5 rating, which is very annoying. I mean, as you can see, we absolutely hammered them left, right and centre. Shots 11-1, on target 10-1. But somehow, possession, they still managed to beat us possession-wise. And yeah, as you can see, we managed to get an injury, as I said, for 3 weeks with a sprained ankle. So very frustrated, which means I'm going to have to skip more games and almost, you know, I was hoping to really push for the second place, like I said, but might not be the case no more, and we'll have to hope that our team pulls through without me. So yeah, as you can see in the second minute, we picked up another injury with McDonald, but Andy Taylor managed to score the winning goal to get us 3 points from Gig Lane, and then we brought home Wycombe Wanderers. What? Why was I going to say that? But yeah, anyway, as you can see, we got 3 points from the home game against Wycombe Wanderers. Chris Porter and John Flick scoring our goals. And then we came up against Preston North End, so we went to the Deepdale, and they had Turner, Carlisle and Proctor out. Carlisle was actually red carded. And unfortunately, Nicholson scored the winning goal for them, which meant that our top 2 push was really depleted, if you like. And then we came up against Chesterfield, who were second. As you know, I missed the game against them in the first half of the season, and yeah, they went down to 10 men after 36 minutes, and we managed to pull away with 3 points from that game with a 3-1 victory. And then we came up against Charlton Athletic, who have Popo up front. Who he is, I do not have a clue, and unfortunately they did beat me 2-1, which actually now does kill off my second place hope chances, if that makes any sense. But yeah, as you can see, I am back for the Johnson Spain Trophy final, and oh my god, when it was simming towards it, I was thinking, if I am out for that final against Sheffield Wednesday, I am going to cry. I'm just going to be like, EA, why do you do this to me? But no, I'm not. I am back, thank God. You know, my Xbox has been saved, EA have been saved, and yeah, hopefully we can manage to pick up a trophy in the first season, which will be really impressive. Sorry, someone was just like banging outside. I just got really put off then. I don't know if you heard that. You probably didn't. But yeah, as you can see, we are now 4th in the league behind Preston North End, who are 3 points ahead of us, and then Huddersfield are 9 points ahead of us. I had to do quick maths, and that took me about half an hour to do. So yeah, as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you leave a like, thank you for liking. If you drop a comment, I will gladly respond to it, so long as it's not anything that's trolling. I just don't bother with them. But yeah, again, your support is absolutely amazing. I hope you enjoyed the preview for Euro 2012 Group A that I did yesterday, although I said that in the opening of the video, and I hope you enjoyed tomorrow's, which is Group B. So yeah, anyway, guys, I will see you not tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, hopefully, for another episode of this Be a Pro career mode with Sheffield United. So yeah, anyway, guys, thanks a lot, and peace out.